Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for Wednesday, July 24th. I have two big brothers, and it is one of my big brother's birthday today. Happy birthday, Vincent. Okay, so I think I may have drank a little Exciterate this morning. I woke up. I woke up feeling like I was looking extra cute. I just felt like that. I just woke up feeling extra cute today, and I'm feeling extra on fire. So, thank you for joining with me. Let's jump right in. I've entitled this Map It Out. And here's where that came from. This past weekend, um, my husband's side of the family had a wonderful, fantastic reunion. Again, thanks for all who are joining me. Wonderful reunion. And you know how you get the flight alerts? Well, he was flying United, and his text alert said, you have landed at gate B15, Bravo 15. Your next flight is leaving from gate Delta 3. It is a 17-minute walk to get to the next gate. And then it just said, map it out. And when it said that, soon as I got that text, hey, Ira Kelly, I'm sort of talking about you today, just sort of. When I got that text, map it out, it was like little bells went off in my head because United did not take a whole lot of time explaining how to get on the train or the moving walkway. They did not explain how they came up with it. They had 17. They didn't do all that. They said, this is where you are. This is where you're leaving from. This is how long it takes. Map it out. It's like a figure it out. And that was just, I actually thought it was kind of funny. But that's how life treats us. Life is not going to hold you by the hand and say, okay, now, sweetheart, this is what I'm going to need you to do. And figure it out. United said, this is where you are. This is where you need to go. This is how long it takes. Map it out. Trusting that you can figure everything else out on your own. And so with that text message, I said, oh my goodness, this is like a life lesson. My daughter says, Mommy, everything is not a lesson. Well, I sort of think it is. But it's that little 3-word, map it out, rung a bell to me because it's indicative. It's an analogy for life. Figure it out. If this is where you are, which is why I strongly believe and encourage self-assessments, because you got to figure out where you are. Not where you say you want to be, not where you think you are. You better know where you are. What is your very real starting point? And oh, by the way, you, me, we determine where it is we want to go. We determine where it is we want to go. Well, I don't know. I just haven't figured it out. Okay, well, you stay right where you are until you figure it out. Okay? We have to know where we are through self-assessments. We have to know where it is we want to go. Part of that is our purpose and figuring out our purpose and how we're shaped. Remember the shape? What are your spiritual gifts? What's your heart? What are your abilities? What's your personality? What are your experiences? How are you shaped? So that's where we want to go. Now, you better figure out, map it out, how to get from there to here. That's called life. I was working with someone recently, and I said, I need A, B, and C. And I promise you, it rings a bell to the map it out analogy, because every step, it was like the person couldn't think beyond what I needed. It was like, okay, no, I didn't see it here. They didn't say, I didn't see it here, but, oh, I'm going to look elsewhere. That didn't click to them. They couldn't figure that out. They couldn't map that thing out. If you are going to make yourself invaluable to those around you, not just in a work scenario, to your family, to your teams at your sports teams, your bowling teams, your teams at church, any kind of relationship that you're in, you need to be able to at least carry your own weight. I love Southwest. They threw Elijah's hygiene products out that we were. I can't see the rest of that. Tanya, Dr. Stephanie Hampton Cradle, we need to talk. We need to talk. Okay, but something tells me now, I can't even see the rest. Tanya, I'm telling you, I cannot see the rest of what you're saying, but here's what I'm saying. The figure it out part, everybody who flies anywhere knows the rule. Don't try to bring anything on here more than 3 ounces. I don't care if it costs you $75 for a half of an ounce. We getting ready to throw it away in your face. That's part of the figure it out. That's part of the figure it out. You coming on here, you got to figure that thing out before you get here. Okay, but my point is, if you're going to make yourself invaluable to that team that you're a part of, to that team, family, company, school, that classroom, some things we got to figure out without being told step by step by step by step. I saw that live and in color. When I was working with this person, I said, okay, I can't do what I need to do because I'm back over here holding your hand through every step that you should have been able to do. You should have been able to figure it out. And all I'm saying is, okay, Tanya, I'm going to read the rest of your comments because some of that stuff you can't figure out. My whole point is this. If we are going to get from where we are to where we need to be, some stuff you're going to have to figure out. And it's not going to be a whole lot of explanation. You are going to have to surround yourself with enough people that can help you think through some things. You're going to have to drop some pride to be able to ask for help. There are things that you are going, first of all, you're going to have to figure out where it is you're trying to get. And that's a stumbling block for a whole lot of people. They sort of know where they are, but when you narrow it down and pinpoint, I mean, specifically, what do you want? What is it that you want? Where do you want to go? 3 years from now, where do you intend to be? Those kind of questions, they don't have answers for that. And so all I'm saying is, we've got to learn how to map some stuff out. We've got to learn how to figure it out. If you're going to make yourself invaluable, you asking for all this, but when it comes down to the actual producing, you back here in hand-holding stage, I can't get what I need done because I'm walking you through how to. Some stuff you got to be able to figure it out. And so my challenge for you today, that I know you've been eagerly awaiting and listening for, my challenge is to make a self-assessment. Do a self-assessment. Do you really know where you are? Do you know where you're trying to get? And do you have a map, a plan to get there? Because I promise you, you're not going to get there, or it's going to be a long and delayed and detour-filled journey if you can't figure out what it is you want and a plan to get there. United did not hold a lot of hands. They said, this is where you are. Where you need to get for your next leg of this journey is over there. It's going to take you this long. Map it out. Figure it out. And that's what some of us need to do with life. Some of us need to do that with our finances. Some of us need to do with our spiritual growth. Some of us need to do that with our health. Some of us need to do that with our relationships. Some of us have to do that with our finances and our career. We got to map it out. We got to figure this thing out. Okay, so that is my offering to you today. Thank you for joining with me. Make it a wonderful Wednesday. Make it a wonderful Wednesday. And until next time, take real good care of yourselves.